So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, may I have your attention, please? This is a public announcement. Because, unfortunately for me, I did not realize what kind of people we had watching my streams. Honestly, I didn't think anyone give a shit though. Although there's 248 of you out there, so the odds of you actually watching a ConanExiles one, or finding the hashtag that I put to basically go into the feed of ConanExile crap, probably lured you here. And you're probably wondering why I'm back after my little goodbye video. Speaking, I might not even come back to this game. Well, as of right now, I'm in my own world. I am not in the server, and I want to make a few things clear while I play ConanExiles. Because this is only temporary I am playing right now. So first of all, we're going to go off on the tangent and shit I have said before. ConanExiles. Love the game. I do. I really do. Now, I'm going to be honest, I was in a bit of a funk before. Like, heavily in a bit of a funk. So I'm going to level with y'all. I left the server, not because the people in there are bad. No, I know every person in that server. Almost. Unless they were randoms. But I know most of everyone in there. Like, legitimately. Look, I was having a bit of a dispute with two of the individuals who are actually admins and my friends, and one of them unfriended me. I do not know why, but I found out why today, or basically yesterday, because it's already April 20th. But I found out on April 19th. So let me explain. For all sakes and purposes, I did not mean to say that any of them were bad people. No. Were mistakes made? Yes. Were people being stupid about the mistakes? 100%. Stupid mistakes were made. It led to some things. I felt stressed trying to just be on the server and worrying about my base. Just worrying about getting raided and trying to rebuild it and all that fun fuckery. So, for now, I have decided to leave ConanExile servers because every time I play this game, every time has nothing but been drama. Every server has been nothing but drama, heartache, and pain. When have I actually gotten to just enjoy myself? And actually enjoy what the game has to offer as a game, not as a social experience. Not really. Not much. Not really at all. I've never gotten to enjoy this game just for being a good game. So, that is why I went out of my way and I left. So, with that being stated, I'll move on to the meat and potatoes, and for those just tuning in, don't worry, this won't be long. My earlier ConanExiles stream, I would like to go on record and say one more thing about that. For those who misinterpreted it and left my friend's server, I would like to say, you dang fucked up. Like, I was approached by him, and I was like, apparently a misunderstanding took place. Now, I'm going to be very honest. Whatever happened back there, I left on my own accord due to personal things and feeling like I was not free. Now, I'm going to be honest. Everyone there is a good person. If you weren't here earlier, I did say that before. Now, was there Shiza going on? Yes. Shiza was going on. Now, I don't know why for certain, but I'm sorry to tell you all this, and personally, it is not my fault. It is a friend of a friend's fault all this misunderstanding took place. Believe it or not. Hail to the yes. A friend of a friend. So I knew a friend, and I had a friend, and this guy, he don't like me too much. Not one bit, not one iota. He don't like me at all. Bro hates my guts with every fiber of his being. All over a misunderstanding and a mistake that I owned up to, actually. I owned up to the mistake. Now, this friend of a friend has been unfriending me on my other friend's account. And they're still sharing accounts, apparently. And I keep telling him, he's crossed. We're told him before, he's crossing a line. And that line shouldn't be crossed. And now, my other friend is getting in trouble and having backlash for just being friends with me. True. All facts, too. Like, hands down. And I told my other friend, who's sick of the bullshit, because I'm sick of the bullshit. And I told him, and I said, I made a mistake. One guy's butt hurt over it, because I even owned up to it. And I wanted to apologize. But when they tried to explain that he just can't go around unfriending people on other people's friends lists, he did not give a shit. He threw a hissy fit, basically. So, I'm over here. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. He did not give a shit in the slightest. So, all I'm going to say is, the server I left on my own accord. Not because the admins were being mean, but because there was other shiza from another friend happening. So, a friend of a friend basically just went in, did something, and has been the bane of all this bullshit of me. Even when mistakes were made. Now, I did have my gripes with another person that we'll call R from the last little thing I made. And I'm going to be very blunt. I personally was hoping I would never have to make a follow-up to that little goodbye video. I didn't want to leave the server, but having the stress of, like, people kind of pissing me off just a little bit, and having my bases kind of fall apart on me. Yes, all my bases did kind of fall apart, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not in a bad way, they just kept... Let's just say gravity was not very nice to me. In the slightest. So, that happening... It didn't go well. So now, as I bring this news, and oh yeah, I forgot I had a torch. There we go. Field hammer. So basically, what happened next is basically this friend of a friend has been the whole reason I left that server. I didn't even know it yet. Well, they were trying to resolve the issue with a friend of a friend. Like, heavily resolve it. It did not end well. So, I'm over here kind of just in the dark a little bit. Trying to, like, figure out why my friend just keeps unfriending me. And it wasn't even his fault to begin with. It was literally a friend of a friend being an absolute douchebag over a mistake and refuses to let him or anyone or even my friend be friends with me, even though it's none of his concern. Like, hands down, top tier douchebag over here. Douchebag friend, we'll call him. Friend of a friend's friend is just constantly the reason why my other friend kept being a douchebag. So in other words, they told him to back off. Don't unfriend other people from their friends, you know, from his friends list. He didn't listen. And then I left the server because one of my friends unfriended me, even though I thought we were cool beans. So all that's going down. I'm over here with my head in the clouds, thinking the worst of the worst right now. And so that's going down. I'm over here just like, excuse me. So everything is going to shit. In other words, I left the server because there were things going down that I just did not like. And it's not that any of the people were bad. No one was bad. Everyone was a stupid idiot making stupid dumbass mistakes. And, well, not everyone, but majority of a few people. Specifically R, and then as for S, aka my other friend, who his friend, S's friend, does, how do I say this? He's got some really bad, shiza. Really bad things going down. So there's that. Oh, of course, a demon. Fucking demon. So all this is going down, I'm trying to, like, hold my peace with things and not have bullshit be on my doorstep. But you can't escape it, apparently, and I've been trying for a long time. So all this stuff happens. I'm just trying to mind my own business. And they told me I'm welcome back whenever I want, after the whole misunderstanding is cleared up. So the 6 people that left my friend's server, you really jumped the gun. You might even owe my friend an apology, because you misinterpreted my message. I left because things have been happening. Ever since I left, I have felt a weight fall off my shoulders. And the weight that was on my shoulders, I'm glad it's gone. So because of that, my friend lost people. And now, because of that, alright, time to test something real quick. That's not what I wanted to do. Remove blade. Oh, the death. It hurt me. No. Alright, let's see. Did I actually manage to actually have the settings I wanted on this time? Let's just run a little test. Ooh. Ooh, the lag. Okay, there's my dead body. Still got all my shit on me. Alright. As you guys all tell, I have keep inventory on, some really double XP, so you get a lot of XP for stuff. But yeah, basically, I just live it in my own world now. And honestly, I'm happy. Like, I'm genuinely happy just playing Conan on my own world. Because I just can't stand servers anymore. Every server I go to, I feel just a sense of anxiety and pain that never goes away. So, with that being said, I want everyone to know that mistakes were made, and the mistakes have been rectified. So if you're willing to, for all the people that left my friend's server, the Valhalla server, please consider going back, because my friend did nothing wrong. There was a friend of a friend who's the issue and has been the issue this whole time, and he is not a good person. If you know him, you know him. If you don't, you don't. My friend S, his friend is quite the something, and we told him before he is not a good person. I get it, he's trying to change, but if he can't forgive a mistake that I even owned up to, and is hell-bent on not letting people be their other friends, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. My friend's friend has crossed the line, and is the reason I left that server. Not for any other reason, not because of any other bullshittery, I just don't want Shiza. I want to just live in a semi-decently pure of harmony. I don't want to wake up one day and my base be gone. That just is the thing that kicks me in the ass and makes me want to give up playing this game heavily. That is why I just decided, fuck it, I'll just be on my own world. And maybe you're like, wow, why just, but why not just complain or something like that, or put up a fight? Because there's no point. There is no fucking point. When you start to get to a certain living thing, and it's hard to explain. How do I explain it? Words form in my brain whole. I'm gonna dumb it down the best way I can. Owner of the server, good man. He's a good man. He's a good, honest man. Admins, pretty good. Mr. S and Mr. R, semi-decent people. But the owner of the server I've known for a while, he's a good person. And Mr. S is also a good person. Mr. R, he's debatable. But I have my own beef with him that I'm trying to reconcile with. So, with that being said, Mr. S's friend is the reason I left. Because he's been unfriending me from his Discord. He's been unfriending me from his here on PSN as well. All because he's sharing an account with someone who is super butthurt over a mistake I made back in early April. It is literally late April now, and he's still butthurt over the mistake I made. So I don't know what else to say. I've said my piece. I've made my date. I've slept with my demons, and all I can say personally to close this statement off, and once this is done being live, watch this as a VOD. If you came in late, I'm sorry if you were expecting normal gameplay and not some kind of TED Talk where I just talk about a server I was on. All I'm going to say is this. What happens now is this. If you want to know the server, the name of it is called Valhalla, and I don't remember the other stuff. They have a Discord server. They have a server. You can go check them out. I highly recommend asking to join, and they're good people. I personally don't know when I'll go back. I gotta go visit my dog soon because one of my dogs is getting old and he might not live much longer. So stress is getting him, and life is pounding down on me like a raging fire. The drama is the last thing I want, and I'm sorry to say this, but I'm, for once, am just trying to put out the flames, and I'm trying to reconcile with people, even if it's rough and steep, like a giant mountain. So, to bear with me, everyone, I'm sorry for the misinterpretation of last video. I just had to leave the server personally, and I destroyed my own base on that server because I didn't want them to do it. I wanted to do it. I wanted to be the one to rip out the chains that I felt I was being bound to. But if there's a giant decency that I don't have to put up with some base bullshittery when I come back, and I could just build my base in peace and harmony and try and live in some modicum of peace, I will consider it. I will go back eventually. Time will tell the true answers that we all seek. All I need is some time. Time, patience, and a lot of good things and bad things have been happening like a spinning vortex. So, with that being said, this is Obsidian Heart, talking to all of you from the heart about my ConanExiles experience. I will never quit this game, but I don't feel like going back to any servers anytime soon. With that being stated, thank you all for listening, and if you want to watch this from the beginning, I recommend rewinding the stream or waiting till it's a VOD. Until next time, everyone, thank you all for listening, and I all hope you have a pleasant day, or good evening, good morning, and good night, because I got a lot that I want to go through. Take care, everyone, and don't work too hard out there, everyone. Stay peaceful, stay safe, and stay happy and healthy. And try and have fun, always. Anyways, peace.